that is 110% 2007 Mercury Grand Marquis. Today in this video we are going to talk about why the Mercury Grand Marquis, the Ford Crown Victoria, and the Lincoln Town Car, the Ford Panther platform, is the greatest delivery car that you can get for Uber Eats, DoorDash, Postmates, Grubhub, anything that you could be delivering pizza on the side, anything you could be doing to make money using your car delivering food. That's what this car is made for, baby. Anyway, let's get straight to it. We'll see you in the video. What's up, guys? Jeff George here with Let's Crush Life, and today we're going to be talking about my sweet chariot that I just got. It's a 2007 Mercury Grand Marquis. I'm on my way to work right now, so I'm just going to give you a little download. I'm going to tell you why I think the Ford Panther platform is the greatest platform for a delivery vehicle. If you're going to take delivering pizza or DoorDash or anything, or Grubhub or Uber Eats, anything of the delivering food thing, of the food nature, take it seriously, then you're going to want a purpose-built delivery car in your fleet. And see, the thing is, for me, is that I chose the Ford Panther platform, what is the Ford Panther platform? It is the Ford Crown Victoria, the Mercury Grand Marquis, or the Lincoln Town Car. I chose that platform for a number of reasons. In this video, I'm going to go over why I chose them, why I ended up getting a Ford Panther car, and why I think they are one of the greatest delivery vehicles of all time. Just because of how they're built for this type of thing. So the Grand Marquis Town Car and Crown Victoria are a piece of Americana that most people don't even notice, but chances are you've ridden in one. I mean, most cabs back in the day were town cars. And when I say back in the day, I mean 2011. This is the last year that the town car was built, and the Crown Victoria. They quit the Mercury brand a little bit before that. But the thing is, guys, is that the Ford Panther platform, you've probably ridden in one. Hopefully it's in the aspect of a taxi and not in the aspect of a Crown Victoria police interceptor on a ride to jail. But hey, that happens to some of us too. Anyway, guys, this thing, let's just talk about the things that are important in a delivery vehicle, okay? Sure, you could buy a little Honda Civic and it's going to get better gas mileage than this. But if you're going to be spending many hours behind the wheel of a delivery vehicle, you're going to want something that's comfortable. And this Grand Marquis is comfortable. It's got cloth seats, as I'll show you in a little cutaway here. But it's like that comfortable cloth couch that your grandma or your parents maybe had. And, you know, you sat on it, you spent a lot of time on it, and it just holds memories. For me, that's what this type of car feels like. It feels like you're sitting on a big comfy couch, and that's awesome. It's one of the main reasons why I wanted to purchase this type of vehicle. Then you come to reliability. And the Ford Panther platform is known to be one of the most reliable vehicles when they're well taken care of, but they'll run as well forever if they're abused. That's why there are such popular fleet vehicles with the police departments and taxis. They're cheap to buy, cheap to maintain, parts are cheap. I mean, if you think about it, this 07 Grand Marquis, it has 119,000 miles on it. And I did do some work to it, so the previous owner didn't really upkeep this vehicle. I did, let's see, I fixed the AC, I put a new belt and tensioner on it, did brakes all the way around, did tires all the way around. Front sway bar end links, and a radiator fan. I did all that, and I purchased the vehicle, and I'm still in it under $2,500, guys. So for $2,500, I bought a basically purpose-built vehicle that's going to be purpose for delivery and DoorDash and that kind of thing. And if you're doing DoorDash or Uber Eats or that kind of thing, you can write off on your taxes, your mileage. And so, since I'm only in my delivery vehicle $2,500, I just need to drive a hair over 5,000 miles. Actually, it's less than 5,000 miles because every mile is 57.5 cents. So a hair less than 5,000 miles, and I've paid for my entire car in tax deductions. So I think this thing's going to last at least 5,000 miles, hopefully a lot longer than that. But, you know, it doesn't handle the greatest. You know, it's kind of a big boat, but it's comfortable. It's a comfortable big boat. Anyway, guys, I'm getting to the store, so I'm going to go inside, clock in, and when I take a couple deliveries, I'll get back to you. All right, see ya. All right, I'm back, everybody. It's pretty slow tonight. I've been at work for over an hour and just took my first delivery. But anyway, since we're back, we're going to talk about, you know, in the future, I'm going to be making a lot of content on DoorDash because I started doing it as a side hustle. And I'm a huge fan of it, honestly. It's a lot of fun, and you get to choose your own hours, that kind of thing. So why not? Now is probably a good time to mention that I am going to be creating a new YouTube schedule. I'm going to start doing some more side hustle stuff to kind of just share what I'm doing, and hopefully you guys would like to follow suit, or if you're interested in a certain topic, you get to learn some more on it. Because of that, I'm going to be cutting down how many videos I actually do, because it takes a little bit more to do that kind of content. So I'm looking to do at least one video a week, and we're going to start on Wednesdays for right now. So if you're into that kind of thing, and if you like this video so far, or if you have an interest in business, personal finance, or investing, side hustles, how to make extra money, credit cards, anything like that, then please subscribe. And if you could do me a solid, just hit the like button, because that way YouTube knows this video is good, and it will push the video to a lot more people. As you can tell, this channel is pretty small right now. I've got 75 subscribers, and I would love to grow it, because I want to spread the message of personal finance to pretty much everybody, since, you know, the school districts, schools never really taught us anything. So anyway, I just delivered to a nice little trailer park that's a solid 5-minute drive from the store, and so now I'm cruising back. One thing to talk about is this engine. I'm going to put it to the floor real quick. It doesn't have much, honestly. I mean, it's still floored. For a V8, so the engine in this Grand Marquis is a 4.6 liter V8, but it's a 2-valve. It's not the hopped up version that was in the Mustang Mach 1 or anything like that. And it takes 0 to 60s about 8 seconds, honestly. Even with it being a newer age car, it still doesn't have that much power. That's one downside to this vehicle, but it's made to cruise, and that's what it does best. And if you're just buying something to deliver in, it doesn't have to be a sports car anyway. Now, that being said, it does have a 4.6 liter V8, which is the same motor they put into a Mustang GT. So there are all kinds of upgrades, performance parts, that kind of thing that you can get for these if you're interested in that kind of thing. It cruises nice and easy because nice little 4-speed automatic unit for a transmission. You just sit back, cruise, and it's got plenty of room. If you're a big guy, you've got plenty of room. You've got room for passengers if you're going to use it other than just fleet use for delivery or making money, that kind of thing. And like I said, this is going to be my primary food delivery car. Now, you might wonder why not do Uber with it, that kind of thing. If you didn't catch it, it's not the cleanest vehicle, and the seats need some work. Plus, my 2018 Cadillac CTS will actually let me do Lyft Lux and Uber Black with it, so I can make a little bit extra money. I'm going to be doing that kind of thing. I'm going to have to drive about an hour and a half to do that, but it'll be fun to see if it's worth it or not, at least for me. So, back to this car. It handles like a boat, but it's a comfortable boat. Like I said, it's like a big comfy couch that you're sitting on, and it's, you know, you're just gliding down the highway. This road is a little rough, so if the camera's vibrating, that's why, but it might not be because the suspension in this thing's pretty good. It isn't the most spirited driving. I mean, you don't have any bolsters in your seat, so you're sitting basically on a couch. It's just a big, comfortable seat. It's a big bench seat in the middle, so that's something that has gone the way of the past. now since the Ford Panther platform is dead. And the thing is guys, for this price point, you don't get all this kind of stuff. If you just saw my walk around that I did, I'll post a little video here. The trunk is huge. So if you do DoorDash, at least in my area, occasionally you will have one of the major grocery store chains called Hy-Vee. They do at-home delivery service, and they do it through DoorDash most of the time. And so you need to have a lot of room to be able to stuff stuff in there. You can stuff probably like 4 or 5 humans into the trunk of this thing. And it's just such a big car, and it's spacious, it's luxurious for the year, and it's comfortable, which is all things that are very important when you're delivering for long hours at a time. You know, if you're just popping in for 2 hours, then you can get away with a Honda Civic or a Toyota Corolla, Ford Focus, that kind of thing. But if you're serious about delivering for a long period of time and you want some comfort, then the Ford Panther platform is the perfect platform for you. And, you know, the brakes are great on this thing, especially because I just got them done and everything like that. It's just all around a great vehicle. I actually enjoy driving this vehicle almost as much as my Cadillac, which is crazy because I could buy, oh Lord, 12 of these things for what I paid for my Cadillac or so. And let's see, what else am I missing? This vehicle, it's made to be a highway cruiser or to go long distances as well. And if you get it at the right price point, then you're going to be able to it's going to pay for itself. You know, instead of driving your nicer vehicle like my Cadillac and putting the miles on this thing, it's going to pay for itself in less than a month. This video is pretty much done, guys. Something to look forward to in the future is that I'm going to be coming out with a lot more DoorDash content, how to make money, tips and tricks, that kind of thing. If there's anything that you're interested in, then let me know, and I would love to try it out, as long as it's available here in my small town of Iowa. Now, back to this particular content right now. Would you buy a Ford Panther platform? You know, Grand Marquis, a Crown Victoria, could even be a Police Interceptor Crown Victoria, or a Lincoln Town Car. Do you think that it's the best delivery vehicle there is? Because I do, honestly. And once you quit running out of low mileage examples, you know, this was such an American workhorse, I don't know what I'm going to do. You know, I don't know what car I would go to from here, because this is such a comfortable ride. The gas mileage isn't horrible, but it isn't great either. I'm not getting 30 miles to the gallon, but I can do over 20 on the highway, and generally over 16 in town. But what would you go to? What would your ideal delivery vehicle be? Now, something worth noting is if you live up north like I do, I mean, I'm far enough north we get quite a bit of snow. It is rear-wheel drive. So with it being rear-wheel drive, I might not be able to deliver with it all the time in the winter. Luckily, I do have a beater Denali that I could deliver in, and it's all-wheel drive, so I'll probably do that. But these things apparently do pretty great in snow if you put enough weight in the trunk. That remains to be seen. We'll figure that out when the time comes. Anyway, guys, do you think that... Oh my, look at this car. Do you think that the Ford Panther is the best platform? If not, let me know what it is in the comments. You know, where should I look after the Panther platform dies out? I already know that I want to buy a low mileage Lincoln Town Car Signature, which is like the extended wheelbase one. That's a little bit longer than this. Even though this is a pretty big car, it's even bigger. Anyway, guys, let me know. Anyway, this is Jeff. Let's crush some life, baby.